VIT Business School was established in 1994, and it offers undergraduate BBA, postgraduate MBA, and doctoral PhD programs in business. We introduced PhD in 2011, followed by BBA in 2002. We are accredited by AACSB, the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business, in 2021, and also by ACBSP, Accreditation Council for Business Schools and Programs. We started with 40 students in 1994, and currently the overall strength at VITBS is 1,273. Well, all the programs are designed to infuse strong industry-relevant business principles, influencing practice. VIT Business School collaborates with more than 25 foreign universities for overseas experiential learning, for adjunct faculty, and for foreign degree on credit transfer mode. Our industrial collaboration extends for research, consultancy, internships, projects, and placements. The core strength of VITBS is its proven teaching learning ecosystem, collaborations and networks, and of course, fully digitalized transparent operations. In a nutshell, VIT Business School endeavors to develop thought leaders who are socially sensitive, ethically strong, and globally competent. BBA is a 4-year program wherein after completion of first year, the student gets certificate. As you all are aware of, as per the NEP policy, we do have a 4-year program right now. Then after second year, the student gets diploma. And after completion of third year, the student gets a degree. And after completion of fourth year, the student gets honors in BBA. This is all about the UG program. Then we have our MBA, which is a 2-year program with specializations in HR, marketing, finance, operations, and analytics. The full-time PhD spans for 3 years to the max of 8 years. The eligibility criteria is 60% in their higher secondary. Of course, based on their boards, it just varies. We have the demarcations, like again, if it is state board, if it is CBSE, if it's ICSE, the cutoff varies. So basically, the eligibility criteria is 60% in their higher secondary. The selection is based on the best score in CAD, XAT, MAT, and MAT-G, MAT-C, MAT, and ATMA. Apart from this, we give weightage to the scores scored in VIT interview. Also, preference is given to candidates with industrial experience. A minimum of 60% of mark of first class is required in any undergraduate or integrated degree from a recognized university or institution. As the norm is everywhere, we do need a bachelor's degree with a minimum of 3 years duration after completion of their higher secondary education or equivalent. With respect to cutoff, we cannot just share our words right now. Why? Because it just depends on the number of candidates who apply for the respective year. And of course, it depends upon their ranks as well. So we offer specialization, say HR, we have human resources, we have marketing, we have finance, we have operations, and of course, order of the day, analytics. So the degree is given to the degree that we give to our eligible students is just MBA. It is general management. And these specializations is basically for the industry. When they ask, is there any dual specialization or what is the specialization of your students? Obviously, they can just tell them that they are with marketing or HR with analytics. But the degree that we offer is just MBA. There are various baskets, and he can just opt based upon his own inclination and what the market really drives for. And of course, depends upon the student's interest as well. Based on that, they just select the specialization. We have MOU with more than 25 institutes at the international level. And of course, we have sent our MBA students to do internship in companies located at Italy, China, Malaysia, and Singapore. And if I just start reading out all the 25 institutes with whom we have MOUs, I think it would just take time. But maybe in a nutshell, let me just give you an idea. We have association with University of Michigan from USA, Clarkson University, from Robert Head Smith School of Business. And I'm just mentioning a few from Auckland University. And there are so many. We've got nearly 18 countries with whom we have, 18 countries, and the institutes are around 25, more than 25. And for example, our students, what they do is based on the MOU with University of Michigan, our MBA students who have got good CGPA will pursue first year at VIT Business School, and of course their second year at University of Michigan, and they shall just get their MS degree there. And of course, we are working much more right now on this. Probably the forthcoming batches will have they will just be more and more laudable for them. We are just working on various other mechanisms as well. So after the end of the MBA first year, students need to do 12 weeks internship. And after the end of the second year, not at the end, eventually before the last semester of their MBA, students need to do consultancy assignments. We ensure not during the last semester alone, preferably starting from the very first sem, we ask our students to do consultancy assignments. And of course, that connects society and the business. They'll be associated with more than 110 MSMEs, micro, small and medium enterprises. Every weekend on a regular phase, we want our students to be engaged with MSMEs so that there is continuous learning, and report has to be submitted by the student at the end of the semester. So that's one which we have just started. And we also encourage our students to do research under the guidance of their mentors and publish the research work in Scopus or ABDC index journals. So at the student or at their collegiate education itself, they get to know about what the basics of research is all about. So when they just work with faculty members, they just know the importance of research, both applied research as well as academic research. And for a 3-credit course per session spans for 90 minutes, wherein we have ample time to share the subject content along with the case study discussions, and industrial problem solving is also considered, which the problems, whatever problems we just get from the industries. And our faculty members, they involve our students in their consultancy projects, whatever they do. Mostly, most of the faculty members, they just try to involve the students, provided the students are serious about it and they are inclined towards it. Of course, students with industry experience would be very much happy to associate more with consultancy projects of any magnitude. And we do have industrial problem solving, as I told you earlier. So this is how our connect with the industry is just continuous, and the crux here is, of course, the connection with the industry. So that really matters. And above all, we seek the help of our alum. Alum network is really doing a tremendous and phenomenal, task. They just help us. They just come back here and they try to connect us to the various companies in which they are just associated. So that's the boon to us. Apart from imparting the theoretical content, what we believe in is the application of that theory. So this key word for us is application. And of course, the more the connect we have with the industry, the more we get to know the updated content that we need to be ready with, the knowledge base that we need to be ready with. And of course, we are molding our students in tune to that. And above all, we ensure that our students have a holistic, teaching, mode. In the sense, we try to impart them technical knowledge, as well as human skill, as well as, conceptual skill. So a blend of all these three, we ensure that our students do get technical, human, and conceptual. ACSB is for the entire B school, for for 5 years, and it covers for BBA, MBA, and PhD for both Vellore and Chennai campuses. ACBSP is only for MBA program for 10 years for both Vellore and Chennai campuses, whereas ACCA is only for BBA program. BBA students are eligible to write ACCA exam directly, and they have some exceptions with respect to the courses as well. So that's the added leverage that they just get, because our students get because of our MOU, because of our association with ACCA. We do have orientation program. We tell them well in advance why they have to go for this ACCA courses. We have professors and professionals from ACCA who teach for them, and there are some course exemptions as well. So we tell them and we ensure that they are oriented in this context well in advance. We are just happy to say this. Why? Because for the cost, there is value for money here when they do MBA at VIT. Why I'm saying this is, to be very, very frank, if you just do a comparative study of the cost that's being, they pay elsewhere and the returns that they get. No, I'm making it very open. We can challenge you that for this cost, getting a package of 15 lakh per annum is not, it doesn't happen at all. So over here, for the fees that they pay, I'm not mentioning the fee here. They can just look at our websites and the obviously the brochures. They'll just know what the fee structure is here at VIT Business School. For what we collect, the actual package, we ensure that they get the maximum value for their money. So 15 lakh was the per annum was the highest salary last year, and the average CTC is 9.75 lakhs. There had been 73 companies who have visited our VIT Business School to place students, and they have been our proud and laudable recruiters. To mention a very, very few, we had HSBS, HDFC, Deloitte, TCS. Of course, I'm also an alum, and I've also been working for TCS. So Federal Bank, we have Tata Consumer Products, we had CTS, we had HCL, we had CUB, City Union Bank, HP, and many more on the go. And the job profile is like business analyst, IT operations, management trainee, marketing trainee, and HR trainee. And I would rather, I can say that, it is just across these sectors. We have companies from FMCG, fast moving consumer goods. We have from BFSI, banking, financial services, and insurance. We have ITES, IT enabled services, automobile, consulting, manufacturing, retail, real estate, edutech. So it's just cross sectors. So for sure, once a student enters here into our VIT Business School, he or she will surely go out only at least with one company offer. That we can assure you. If he's planning for something else, to become an entrepreneur, a technopreneur, that's a different say totally. So if he's planning to be an employee, obviously we can assure them that for sure they'll go with one offer. I would really suggest the students to look whether there is applied learning pedagogy, imparting comprehensive knowledge practices. The more the case studies, the more is also the practical know-how which the students will gain. So that's more important. I just wanted the students to talk to the alum of that particular institute and get to know what the modalities are. And I would also request, the students and the parents to look into the curriculum. Whether it is updated, say, for example, right now we have ensured that analytics is there in our curriculum, because that's the order of the day. We speak about data science. We speak about marketing analytics, HR analytics. So obviously the curriculum should also be in tune to what the market demands. So that's more important. And of course, there should be industry focus. It's our responsibility to check the industry associations and the MOUs that the institute has got. So that's more important. And check the faculty credentials as well. the background, just a glimpse of the background of the faculty members that adds some value to for us when we just decide to opt the best B school. So the MOUs with foreign universities is also important so that the student gets international exposure, and check if there is also an opportunity for business incubation. Apart from all this, if an student is aspiring to become an entrepreneur, then there should be some opportunity for them in that B school. Entrepreneurship should be encouraged, and there should be some platform for them so that they enhance their entrepreneurial ability. And see the alumni network of the B school, very, very important, and placement track record above all. Of course, I need not tell that. Almost every one of us, that would be the topmost priority. And if possible, just see if there are any opportunity to do research as well, or any consultancy work along with the faculty members. All these inputs you can easily get. And now in this information, communication, and technological era, getting inputs from about a particular B school is no big deal. So we can just, by word of mouth, we can talk to their alumni, and we can just get the inputs, right? And above all this, I would always, personally, I would say, check if there is value for money. So the fee that you pay, what is, obviously we speak about MBA. And when we speak about business administration, this of course also matters a lot. All right, so that's, again, we here at VITR, we are not boasting it, but that's a reality. Our chancellor, he just ensures that everybody, I would say, like none of the students should be denied qualitative education just because of this cost. So that's why at this cost, with this placement record, we are able to just do our best to the society at large. So in total, these are the inputs which I would just share, which I would really wish to share to the prospective aspirants.